Hi, it's now 6 o'clock again, and I just wanted to redo my video on applying your foundation because I went to download it to YouTube tonight and realised I've deleted it by mistake. Not a good thing. Okay, so this tutorial will show you how to apply the foundation base for your makeup. Okay, I will just point out, if I can, how dark my eyes are. I was in bed for 7 years and basically that's what it's left me with. I've also got rosacea quite badly, particularly on this cheek and a little bit on that cheek. Okay, what I'm going to show you is what I use to help get rid of those, basically. Okay, first of all, 10 minutes ago I applied my moisturiser. I use Natural Elements. It's called Organic Moisturiser for Dry Skin with Real Geranium and Lavender. This is actually very suitable for rosacea. Also, I've got an underactive thyroid which has left me with very dry cheeks, and I've still got an oily T-bar from my teenage years, but this is brilliant. Okay, so first of all I'm going to use this MAC Prep and Prime cream. It's called Skin Base Visage, and I just squirt some on my hand like that. Okay, I use one of my foundation brushes. I've got two foundation brushes, one for applying the base and one for applying the actual foundation itself. Okay, this acts as a glue to help the foundation stay on your face all day. It's brilliant. What I really like about this as well is it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's really nice in that it shines on your cheekbones and brings the focus of the attention to the eyes, basically. Okay, so put that all over. Something I must just also very quickly mention, and you might think is a bit odd, is if you're going to blow your nose, now is the time to do it, because if you do it when you've applied all your makeup, you'll find that quite a bit of foundation will come away on the tissue, and you don't really want that. You want your foundation to stay on as much as possible for as long as possible during the day. Okay, right. I now use this for my eyes. Again, this is like a glue. It's called Vibrancy Eye Primer. Again by MAC, another one of their Prep and Prime products. And again, you just squirt a little bit onto your hand. This has got vitamin C in it, so it actually feeds the skin and it will brighten the darkened areas. And also it will help glue my concealer that I'm going to put on top of this when it's dry, and that will help it last all day. Okay, right, so when they're both dry, I then use this product, again by MAC. The shade is NW20. It's called Studio Sculpt Concealer. Can you see that? And what I do is literally paint it on with this brush over the reddened areas. And then you want to blend it out so that it blends in with the rest of your normal coloured skin. I don't use this under my eyes, I use a concealer there instead. This actually drags on the skin a bit, so you don't really want to do that to the skin under your eye because it's very delicate. Okay, if you've got rosacea on your chin, nose, forehead, then by all means apply it there as well. Okay. Right, next I use Estee Lauder. This is called Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and I use shade 2N2 Fresco 01. I've got a slightly yellow colour skin. This is the one that works best for me. When you invest in a foundation, it's a really good idea to go to a store that sells Estee Lauder. Go with a totally bare face, no makeup at all, and ask the beautician to do a sample on your face for you so you can see which shade suits your skin tone the best. The other point I want to make is sometimes during summertime, if you've got the sun on your face and your skin has gone brown, then you need to use a darker foundation, okay? Otherwise it'll make you look slightly ill. And again, conversely, wintertime, you want to use a paler foundation because obviously you're not getting as much brown colour on your face as you are during the summertime. Okay, what you want to do is shake the bottle, put your middle finger there, and then just, you've got a dab on your finger, dab it on your cheeks, nose, forehead and chin, and then anything left on your finger, I just rub down that line there. Okay, I use my other foundation brush to just work from the middle outwards around your face. Again, don't put it near your eyes. I use a concealer for that area. Make sure you get it into the corners of your nose and dab it over your nose, as that's an area some people can forget. If you're a little bit paranoid about whether or not your foundation is making a line on the edge of your skin, just rub it with the heel of your hand. But like I said, if you've gone to a shop and you've chosen the shade that blends in best for your skin, it won't be noticeable. Right, okay, now that's done. What I next use is another MAC product. It's called Blot Powder, and I use the medium colour. And I just apply this with a big fat brush to my nose, and it will fill in all those tiny weeny pores in your skin that we tend to get in the T-zone. And that just finishes it off really nicely. Okay, now what I'm going to use is, again, Estee Lauder Eye Concealer. It's actually called Ideal Light Brush On Illuminator, and I use number 2, which is the second lightest shade you can get. Twist the bottom, comes out at the top, and just brush it gently under your eyes. I tend to put it on the socket here. Is it called a socket? I can't remember. Because I've got a bit of a yellow colour here, which isn't particularly pleasant. But still, we do what we can. And gently blend it in. Pattern it if you can, that will help it dry. You won't need to put it on the inside of your eye because I'll actually be using a bit of eyeshadow to counteract that dark area. Okay, so I'll just let that dry. Then what I use is, before you put your eyeshadow on, you really do need to use this. It's called Eye Fix Primer by Elizabeth Arden. I used to use the Advanced Eye Fix Primer, which is a cream colour. But I actually found, because I've got wrinkles, lines would start appearing and it would collect, and it's not a particularly good look. So I use the Eye Fix Primer, which is clear. No, sorry, it's white, but it dries clear. Dab it on your finger and dab it all over your eyes, including the eye socket there. And then let that dry before you apply the eyeshadow. I use this little product, which is from eBay. It's brilliant. It's by Benefit, called Powder Flarge. And what it does is several things. First of all, it's in a little sieve, so you just shake it. And you get this wonderful little brush with it, and you just put the brush on the powder like that and brush it on under your eyes. This will lighten your eye area, and the other thing it does is it will help your concealer fix and stay in place. And then finally, it's also really good in that if you spill any eyeshadow onto your eyes, it just wipes away very easily. Okay, and then finally, this is brilliant, Vichy Derma Blend. It's called Setting Powder, and again, it's got like a little sieve at the top. You just shake it, put your pad in, put some on your pad, and then dab it on your cheeks, nose, forehead, chin, and gently pat it all over your face. And that will really help set your foundation for the day. Years ago, my sister used to despair of ever finding anything that would help her nose stop becoming shiny. Of course, she's now got this, so it's brilliant stuff. Okay, so if you'd like to keep watching, I will do a tutorial on how to apply your eyeshadow. Okay, keep watching.